Hello and welcome to another video for Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today, well, we're looking at something that is now very old. It is very rare now and very collectible. We are looking at the 1999 release by Hasbro from their Star Wars Episode 1, the Phantom Menace series of electronic lightsabers. And this particular one we're looking at today is of Darth Maul's, and it is a double-bladed electronic lightsaber. Now, as you know, Star Wars Episode 1 was the first in the prequel trilogy, which was released in 1999, and it was the first move, well, basically the prequel trilogy follows the life of Anakin Skywalker on how he become Darth Vader, basically, and how the Galactic Empire rose and took control of the Senate. Okay, let's not diverse too much. Oh, just one little bit of trivia though I'd like to give you is that the budget for this particular movie was $115 million. That's the cost to make the movie. And it netted at the box office $1.047 billion. So just a little bit of profit there, I would say, wouldn't you say? And in fact, in actual fact, all of the Star Wars movies have netted back in the billions. So yeah, terrific run. Anyway, let's not digress any further. This is the item in front of us. And this is the box it comes in, and it says Star Wars Episode 1. And it's got Darth Maul, or Dark Maul. Double-bladed lightsaber, or double saber laser, depending on what language you're talking about. And it says electronic, and on the right-hand side you can see a young boy holding the lightsaber, and it extends to 1.5 meters. And it's ages 4 and above, and you've got Hasbro logo on the bottom right-hand corner. And just below the window you have got information that it requires batteries, LR14 batteries, which are not included in the box. And on the left hand side you've got Star Wars Episode 1, and you've got that usual image of Darth Maul, that amazing image of Darth Maul. Okay, that's the front of the box. I'm just going to drop the box down and see what it says on the side there. And it says, again, you've got Star Wars Episode 1, and it says it extends to 1.5 meters tip to tip, and it's got Darth Maul or Dark Maul, and there you can see the lightsaber open all the way along the box there. And on the right hand side you've got the Hasbro logo. Okay, that's that. Let's just turn it over to the back, and there we are on the back of the box. Again, you can see the usual Star Wars logo, Episode 1 logo with Darth Maul's face, and it's got Darth Maul, Dark Maul, and double-bladed lightsaber, electronic. You've got the same image at the front there that was in the front there of the guy holding the lightsaber, and it tells you what you've got here. So this particular button is the motion-activated battle crashes. You've got the energy hum. And you've got charge up sound. That's not a button actually, that's just a mark on the box. But you've got all this movement with the lightsaber, so you get the movement, the sound effects as you move it. And on the right hand side it gives you other items in the series, so it shows you the figures that are available, all going around in a circle there, plus the Naboo starfighter and the Gungan on the whatever that is on the Kandu. So that's the back of the box. What I think we're going to do now is I'm going to open the box, I'm going to remove the lightsaber, and let's have a look at it outside of the box. Okay, just before I remove it from the box, I just wanted to show you what it looks like in the box. I have just removed the inner packaging, and it's all still strapped into the box. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open the straps, take the lightsaber off. I'm going to put it together, and I'm going to put some batteries into the lightsaber, and let's get an idea of how it works. Before we do that, I just want to show you that you get this little catalogue with the lightsaber, and which is a little Hasbro catalogue, and it shows you a lot of the merchandise that was available for Star Wars Episode 1 at that time in 1991, and also some of the original trilogy items that were then available. So it's a lovely little brief catalogue there of the merchandise that came out for Episode 1, and there was loads of it. There's loads of merchandise, not only by Hasbro, but by lots and lots of other manufacturers. So that comes with it. Right, let's remove the lightsaber from the packaging, and let's have a look at it in all its glory and see if it still works after 26 years. Okay, so I've removed the lightsaber and the blades from the box, and this is what we got. So you can see the blades are telescopic, so they come out like this, both of them. So that's how the blades work, and they screw in to the ends of the lightsaber. So if I just unscrew the end, where we've got that little cap there, now, so that cap just unscrews off the end of there. So then I believe that goes through the end of the lightsaber like that, and it just comes down, and then I believe that screws back on to the back like so, and then that then screws back onto the end of the lightsaber, and then we've got the telescopic effect there, and then I think you've heard that, so you know that I put batteries in this one. I've just actually turned it on by mistake, but I'm going to turn that off again in a second. I'm just going to do the same on this one. So I've put that blade back in the end, and I'm screwing the cap back into the end of the screw thread. If I can just get this in, I'm just going to do it off camera, because I don't want to damage the spline, and then that screws onto the end of the lightsaber, and there we have the right. So there we have the lightsaber in all its glory. I'm just trying to get out the blades, because you shake them out, and there we have the whole thing complete. Now it's very, very long. If I just put it along, you can see how far out the blade goes. That's one side, and that's the other side. So it's a very, very long thing. I think it's at 1.5 meters, so it's very, very long. Okay, now we've got buttons on here, and that's the on-off button, and that gives you the sounds. I don't know if there's any other buttons. So yeah, I think there must be. And there's lights also, which I don't know if you saw the lights at the end. It's a bit too. I'm going to dim the lights to see if we can see the item lit up. Okay, so yeah, so you can see where the light is coming through from the end of the blade, and again on this end. Now I've used older batteries, so it probably needs newer batteries to make it a little bit more brighter, and probably to make the sounds work a little bit better. But you can see there we go. That's a bit better because I've turned it on now, so it lights up a little bit better. So that's each end of the blade. Now the sounds, I'm just going to put the lights back on, and we'll check the sounds. Okay, well, I've looked to see if I've got any new batteries, and I haven't. I've only got these used ones. So although you get the lighting effect and you also get the sound of the thing powering up, you can just very slightly hear a slight hum on the lightsaber, and I'm not getting the crashing sounds because the batteries are low, so you just need to make sure you put new batteries in them, but otherwise you get the sound effects of it coming on. And of course you got the added effect of the lights, as you can see. That's the light, the blade on, and there's the blade off, so that's all working with the lights, and the sound of it coming on, but the volume is very low because the batteries are quite worn. They're quite old batteries and there's not much juice left in them. So with newer batteries that would be a lot brighter, and you'd have all the other functioning sounds to go with the lightsaber. But overall, yeah, a real nice toy. A great thing to have and display, even though it is a bit big, to be honest with you. But it's very simple to take apart. I've just knocked the battery cover off. I didn't tighten it up when I put the batteries in because I was trying to find new batteries. So I just literally just put it into place and just press the cover onto place just to hold it there. So I never tightened it up. That's hence the reason why it fell off. So you can have the lightsaber with just as the hand unit, just like this, and obviously the caps just screw back on the end, and you still get the sound and so on. So you can either use it like that, or you can just have it as just a single thing, and just move it around and play with it as that. Well, you do still get the light that's come on the end of each end when you turn it on, and there, once the caps are on there, you wouldn't see it so much, but that does, they do come on. Okay, so there you go. So I've put the caps back on the end now, and again, if we press the button, you can see that it is lightening up, but the light is a little bit dim because the batteries are low. You still get the movement and the sounds when you power it on and power it off, but you do need stronger batteries to get the crashing sounds and to get the low hum. You can just about hear the hum with these batteries, but these batteries are really on their last legs and they're not going to last very much longer. Okay, this is a lightsaber. How well did it do back in 1999 when it was released? And it was released obviously to tie in with the current movie, the Phantom Menace, or episode 1. Well, yeah, it done very well. I mean, we was all hungry for Star Wars merchandise, especially new Star Wars merchandise. And Darth Maul, although he didn't have a massive amount of screen time in the movie, he was a very, very good character, good evil character. And that final duel at the end, with him fighting Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, was a classic scene. And obviously he's used this lightsaber in that scene, this double-bladed lightsaber. So yeah, a very classic scene, and because of that particular scene, his lightsaber became incredibly collectible, and everybody wanted one. So yes, it done very well, and they sold out of these quite quickly. But again, it was only available for a short amount of time because the next movie was into production, Attack of the Clones, and there was quite a few new lightsabers produced, Electronic Lightsabers produced for that particular movie. So let's move forward 26 years to 2025, which is where we are today. Do these items come up very often on the platforms? The answer to that is no. I did have a good look around the platforms and I couldn't find another one of these on there. So whether they got broken over time, or whether they were the electronics failed, or whether the people had them and the batteries leaked in them, I don't know. But they just do not appear very often on the platforms, especially not in this mint condition. Now, it hadn't never been out of the packet until I've opened it, and you can see it's fully working, although I've used low batteries rather than new batteries. So obviously with new batteries in there, you'll get better results with it. But yeah, no, it doesn't appear on the platforms very well. I couldn't find one at all on the platform, not this particular one. There is other versions. Build your own lightsaber was quite a classic one that I found on the platforms when looking for this particular one. But no, I couldn't find this one at all, and I went back over the last 2 or 3 years and I couldn't find one at all. So it is a rare item. It is a collectible item. And very difficult to come by. I couldn't even find these loose out of the packet, in actual fact, not just in the box. I was looking loose ones and I couldn't find any of those either. But there we are. So we at Midas Touch have managed to find this one, and obviously it was a shop find, and it was still sealed in the original box until I opened it and removed it to test it and show you how it works. And this particular item is now, as of today, available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Star Wars items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody. And I am absolutely positive that this is something that you're not going to want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new items, which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful, wonderful Star Trek Episode 1 Darth Maul electronic lightsaber. Double-bladed lightsaber, I should say. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next video. So bye for now.